Hey folks, how we doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dave Wildheart and welcome to another live musical performance analysis. And this week we are checking out, this is a song called House at Pooh Corner by the artists LOGGINS and MESSINA. Now this was sent through to me from my new Patreon, Scott Powell. Thank you very much for sending this through. Great to have you on the Patreon and thank you for this request. I have no idea what to expect. Obviously, well, let's introduce you to who they are. LOGGINS and MESSINA. Kenny Loggins. Obviously, Danger Zone comes to mind. It's quite at the forefront of the mind when you think of Kenny Loggins. But this is, I believe, going to be extremely different from that. First off, Kenny Loggins is on an acoustic guitar, and this is a song, I believe, I don't believe, it's about Winnie the Pooh. So, Loggins and MESSINA were an American pop duo consisting of Kenny Loggins and Jim MESSINA. Major chart success in the early mid-70s. Danny's song, House at Pooh Corner. Your mama don't dance. Okay, Kenny Loggins is 77 and still with us. Jim MESSINA is 77 and still with us. I know very little about these two. Kenny Loggins is from Washington. Okay. Washington, okay, so that's the kind of area we're in. MESSINA, California. This was recorded at the Santa Barbara Bowl, I believe in 2005, by the looks of it. And yes, it does look quite mid-2000s, doesn't it? The look, the age of these people. I was sent it on, it's not on YouTube, this particular video, this single song, but the whole concert is on YouTube, and I'll put a link for that in the description. But yeah, I've got the lyrics, I've read through the lyrics, and yeah, that's how I know it's about Winnie the Pooh. And yeah, let's get into it. I'm excited. Wow. Okay. Oh, how do we pause? Sorry, I don't know the keyboard buttons to pause it on this weird player that I'm in. I'm on like the Patreon player. God, I have no idea. 480? We don't want 480. We want, okay. What's this, like, synth? I've seen a couple of guys using these online. What's this called, this thing? It's like a synthy, saxophony, blowy thing. It's all quite synthy. We've got the keyboards coming in the beginning. Anyway, let's get back into it. I'll drink a coffee. Oh, that must be Jim.
Christopher Robin and I walked along under branches lit up by the moon, posing our questions to Owl and Dio as our days disappear all too soon. But I wandered much further today than I should, and I can't seem to find my way back to the wood. Help me if you can, I've got to get back to the house at the corner by one. You'd be surprised, there's so much to be done. You got it. Back to the days of Christopher Robin. Winnie the Pooh doesn't.
All right, we're going to take a little break there. Kenny Loggins has such a smooth voice. It's got that really, like, it is quite a pop sounding voice. I mean, my knowledge of Kenny Loggins is when I heard the song Danger Zone, I think that he's more like from a rock, more of a rock band kind of guy. But now seeing this and knowing that, well, not knowing that, assuming this was his main thing, being in Loggins and MESSINA, man, was this his main thing? Loggins and MESSINA is the first thing on his Wikipedia and a solo career. Okay, so assuming this is what his whole musical thing was him being with this other chap, MESSINA, this must have been what they enjoyed doing, which is basically, it's like acoustic pop, right? It's soft rock. Could you call it soft rock, or is it just acoustic pop music? Who knows? But it's really nice, super like mellow sounding. It's not like and with these kind of synth and the fluty bits, it's just like this real nice kind of sound going on. Messina, Jim, is doing the hard work, it seems, on the guitar. I guess that's what he does. Also harmonizing. And then you got Kenny Loggins kind of with your main vocals and a nice kind of just playing the chords. Just being there with the guitar. Yeah, I like it. I like it, guys. I like that we have the lyrics on the screen. But I wish that he would have sung the verses in the chorus because I don't know how it goes.
Winnie the Pooh doesn't know what to do. Got a honey jar stuck on his nose. He came to me asking help and advice, and here no one knows where to go.
How do so many people know the song?
So I sent him to ask of the owl if he's there, how to loosen a jar from the nose of a bear. Help me if you can, I've got to get back to the house at the corner by one. You'd be surprised, there's so much to be done. Count on these chase on the clouds from the skies.
Oh,
Back to the
love that.
days of Christopher Robin.
That when the harmonies follow the keys or the kind of rhythm section, I like that. I appreciate that. That's quite a 70s, 80s kind of thing to do, right? Like these guys were big. Are these guys big? There's a lot of people in the crowd. They're singing along. I guess they're playing. Is this a festival? I don't know. No, this can't be a festival. This must be their own gig, but it's quite light. It's quite like daylight for them to be playing. I really, really don't know. Anyone know this concert? Maybe Scott. Maybe you know this concert, and maybe you were there. I don't know. Yeah, amazing. Well, it's not amazing. I don't know why I said it's amazing. I mean, it is amazing. The thing I was going to say is not amazing, is why I said amazing. This song is about nostalgia. Yeah, this is the way he's talking about Winnie the Pooh is from hugely from a nostalgic point of view. He's reminiscing about the olden times, the olden days when he was young, basically. And he wrote this song when he was in high school, when he was like 17, and he was already. How can you be such an accomplished human and songwriter at this stage? Like, can you already be thinking about the nostalgia of Winnie the Pooh when you're 17? When you're 17, I was not thinking about the nostalgia of Winnie the Pooh when I was 17. I wish I was, because then maybe I'd be on stages playing songs like Kenny Loggins was. Anywho, this isn't about me, guys. Yeah, there is a sadness to it, right? There is definitely a sadness to it. Even the way Kenny Loggins' voice sounds is kind of meek. Let's go back, maybe we can catch that do 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 do
From the skies,
there it is.
back to the days of Christopher Robin.
Hello. Wow. That's different, right? You know what? I take it back. Kenny Loggins was doing some of the hard work on the guitar, yeah? So what I said earlier, please retract it. I'd like to retract that statement. I like that bridge. It's really different, unexpected. The chord changes are not what you would expect, and maybe that's because back in the day, we wrote things that were unexpected. They wrote things that were unexpected, rather than just your classic 4-chord drivel.
Back to the house and cornered by one. You'd be surprised, there's so much to be done. Count all the bees in the hive. Chase all the clouds from the sky.
We finally sung the chorus.
Back to the days of Christopher Robin. Back to the ways of Christopher Robin. Back to the days of Pooh.
Wow, he loved it. There must be Scott in the background. Wow.
Thank you.
You know what? That was freaking cool. I don't want to see these people's faces. I want to see. Well, I do kind of. This is 2005, right? Man, everyone looks so a little bit more relaxed, right? A little bit less stressed. Come on, guys. Back to the days of Pooh. Let's get back to whoa! Here we go. Anyway, that's quite a nice look because we got the whole band there, which is something that I really like from this. This kind of reminds me of your bands like, almost like, I don't know, like Toto in a way. I don't know. It's got that kind of sound. You've got all these different instrumentalists in there. So you've got this whole kind of wall of sound. It's not the simple just one guitar or two guitars and vocals. You've got your weird synthy blow thing. You've got a flute. You've got keys or two different synthesizers. You've got your bass, your drums. You've got the violin. The violin coming in halfway through in that bridge. That was in the unexpected kind of chordy bit that we just didn't. It was the violin was playing and the keyboardist was doing some weird stuff as well. I don't know. I really like that. I mean, obviously the song is, in retrospect, it's quite a sad song. It's just reminiscing about the old days and how nostalgia. I mean, it's a song about nostalgia. That's what I said at the beginning, and that's what it is. And it's something I often get when listening to these songs. It's amazing how a song about nostalgia can trigger one's own nostalgia, even though I don't particularly have any nostalgia towards Winnie the Pooh. But just the feeling that he's creating of nostalgia is making me feel nostalgic. Wow. Hey, Scott, thank you very much for sending that through. I really enjoyed it. Is there anywhere else to go with Kenny Loggins or maybe Loggins and Messina? Obviously, we've got these two very different songs, Danger Zone and this. What is in the middle? What else is there? Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.